welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back to club football here as Barça have returned with a win. We have won a game of football at the Camp Nou. Barça 3, Valencia 1. Goals there from Ansu Fati. What a goal that was from the edge of the area. Memphis Depay drilling home the penalty. And a goal there in the second half from Philippe Coutinho. We're going to be talking about the full match, everything that happened, and the brilliant performance from Serginho Dest as a winger. It is all coming up. A vital win. Let's do this. Because like I say, in terms of the starting lineup this evening, Ronald Koeman did something different. We lined up there in a 4-3-3 formation. Ansu Fati started the game out there on the wide left-hand side, Memphis down the middle, and it was Dest as the right winger. And that was really, really interesting for me there because obviously we've been looking for width up front in those wider areas. We've been wanting to play with 3 in midfield and 3 up front and use that kind of system. And Dest in that area today, he was very, very good. And I do like the fact here that Koeman, given the pressure that he's under, given that we need to see some improvement, today said, you know what? Let's try something different. Let's go out there and try and express ourselves. It wasn't perfect, but hey, it's a big win. Because actually, it was right from the beginning of the match where you saw exactly what that front 3 could provide because there was a nice counter-attacking opportunity there from Barça. Memphis played it into Serginho Dest, who used his pace there to get onto the ball. He wins it, plays it into Gavi. Gavi there with a brilliant ball in behind to Ansu Fati on the left-hand side. Gavi was really, really good here, starting for Barça today, and Ansu Fati putting that early effort there into the side netting. But you could see that there was a bit more danger. There was a bit more there of a fear factor about that Barca attack today. We looked a lot more threatening and that was really, really good to see. But of course, guys, yet again, we've conceded that early goal. It has happened right the way through this season whereby there's been a loss of concentration. We've gone behind in a game. I think this time you do have to say it was a wonderful goal. Gaia there, we don't really deal with the corner all that well. We don't really close down the effort there on the edge of the box. There's big spaces that Gaia can shoot between, but it is a wonderful strike. Ter Stegen just about gets sort of a hand to it, fingertips to it, but the power is too much there. It takes it past him. Gaia with a wonderful, wonderful goal. And I think from then on, it was a good response. Barca going a goal down. We all thought the worst. We were all feeling the worst at that point, but I think we showed real character, real desire there to get back into the game. And just shortly after that, there was some really good play out on the left-hand side. Again, Gavi involved there, combining with Jordi Alba. Really good ball to put him in behind. Alba puts a great ball across the box. And again, there's Serginho Dest. It's been a long, long time there since we've actually seen those low crosses into the area, almost like 2 wingers combining with each other. Dest very nearly getting a simple tap in, coming in from that wing, but it's really good defending in the end from Valencia. But the goal does come, and it's a wonderful, wonderful goal there to get us back into the game. And of course, like we say, this is the man who's going to provide it. This is the man that when you're in need of a goal, when you need something, Ansu Fati can step up. He plays the ball inside, and I love the layoff here from Memphis Depay. It may look like something that's very easy, very simple, not very complex at all, but the way there he actually almost sets that up there for Ansu to hit first time. He doesn't there pass it back to him, he just caresses it, just lays it off, kills the pace on the ball so that Ansu can come onto that, whip it there into the bottom right-hand corner. Wonderful, wonderful pace, wonderful accuracy on the finish. Cillessen is nowhere near it, and Barça are back in this game. And I think as the half went on there, it was very much a case of both teams being in the game. I don't think Barca dominated that first half, far from it. But certainly there, just minutes before half-time, there was a big moment, wasn't there? Very, very big moment. Barca working the ball there around the Valencia penalty area. Jordi Alba again involved very, very high up the field. He actually managed to play the ball in there, just into Ansu Fati, exploiting a gap in that Valencia back 4. Ansu gets onto the ball, and I think Gaia is so desperate that to try and get back in and recover that mistake. He's lunging at the ball. He does make contact with Ansu, and straight away, the referee says, penalty kick Barca, and that was huge. It's a massive, massive moment, and I think there was a really long wait too. There was a lot of arguing, of course, going on between the players, the referee there, whether he was consulting with VAR, but there was a really long delay that Memphis had to stand there with the ball, knowing this was a huge moment. You saw him there taking very, very deep breaths before he took the penalty. My heart was racing, honestly. Before that penalty was taken, I was really, really nervous. But what a penalty! He steps up there, really short run up, but maximum power. Cillessen stays central, he doesn't have time to move, the ball is already flashed past him, and Memphis there handling all of that pressure in such a big moment, and it was a massive goal to give us the lead before half-time. And I think certainly, guys, for us Barca fans there going into that break, yes, it wasn't exactly a vintage first-half performance, but I think those vintage performances have been a long, long time away. We've not seen those for quite a long time, and I think we're all just very, very happy that we were able to get back in the game. Going behind like that, we've seen it so far this season, whereby once we've conceded, we've never recovered. But I think, like I say, the players showed a really good character. There was a tenacious attitude there about the players to get us back however they could in this game, and I think Ansu Fati, very much there at the heart of it all. You could see with every single movement there in that first half, he was trying to make something happen. He was desperate there to make an impact on this team and really help us there to get something out of this game. I really did admire that performance today. Very, very impressive from him. And I think in the second half, it was a very, very similar sort of affair. It went one way, then it went the other. Barca actually started the second half quite well. There was an early chance there again for Ansu Fati. Dest involved again in that final third. This time he was combining with Frenkie de Jong in that attacking area. Little 1-2 there inside the penalty area. He actually lays the ball off to Ansu, and he goes for that near post finish. Very, very unlucky. Cillessen with a great save. Well, that is going to be another goal there for Ansu. But like I say, Valencia, they were in the game. I don't want to come out and say here that Barca were dominating, that we absolutely destroyed Valencia, because no, it wasn't like that at the Camp Nou today. Probably 3-1 does flatter us in some ways, because Valencia had their chances. They actually hit the post there with a shot by Soler that was later chalked off. It would have been offside anyway, but then it was Gonzalo Guedes. And this is an absolute scandal here, that we allow a player to have that much space, that much time there on the edge of the box to pick his shot at goal, and we got to thank Ter Stegen. Brilliant save there with his left arm. It comes up, he sort of bats it away. Brilliant, brilliant save to help us stay in front in the game. And then, of course, we knew that Ansu wouldn't be able to play the full 90 minutes, especially when you look at the big games that we have to come against Dinamo. Then, of course, the Clasico 2. He came off after 60 minutes there. He was replaced by Philippe Coutinho. And I think overall that was a good decision. We don't want to risk Ansu, even though, of course, this game was vitally important. We started the game with him. He did the damage to Valencia, and then we were able to take him off and not take any risks. Then on 70 minutes, it was Gavi, who I think was tiring a little bit as that game went on. He was also on a yellow card. I thought that was quite harsh there that he got that yellow there from the referee. He had a great game though in midfield, replaced by Nico Gonzalez, with Oscar Mingueza coming on for Sergio Roberto. Before finally, I think for us Barca fans, in terms of our nerves, in terms of our anxiety, we were put out of our misery, because then it was time to kill the game. Dest again involved all the way through the game. He was a threat, always on that right side, always looking for the ball, and every time he had it, he was battling to keep it. Every time that we didn't have the ball, he was battling to win it back, and it was exactly the same here on that third goal. He had so much energy out there today. He gets the ball, he keeps nice and calm, he picks out Coutinho in the area, who's unmarked. Coutinho just about gets it under control, and then calmly slots it past Cillessen, and that's a big goal for everybody. I think especially Coutinho himself, he came on, he actually had quite a few bright moments looking at goal, but this for him was a big, big goal. You could see that in his celebration there, a really big showing of emotion when that goal went in, and hopefully that does help him there to rekindle some of his confidence. But I want to talk about Dest, because after that goal there, Dest was indeed the man substituted. He actually had to walk all the way around the field there. He went off at the nearest point, so that meant there that he had to walk right the way around the pitch, with the Camp Nou clapping him, showing their appreciation for his performance. Dest as well saluted the crowd. He appreciated there the support that he and the team were getting, and then he does something I think that was absolutely priceless. For this young fan here, he takes off his shirt, gives it there to the young fans. Such a nice touch on a really nice night for us Barcelona fans. And Dest, like I say, in that right wing position, it was a gamble from Koeman. It was something that we didn't expect, but it really did pay off today, and Dest there was replaced by Sergio Aguero for the final moments of the game as he made his Barca debut. And of course we can expect plenty more from him, and hopefully plenty more from this team. Because indeed, guys, as a result of this game and this win right here, Barca move up to 7th in La Liga. Still not exactly where we want to be in terms of that league position, but when you look at the points, things are much better looking in the league table right now. Rayo, Osasuna, they played a game more, but we are just 2 points behind Real Madrid, Sevilla, and Atletico Madrid, which is really important there that we stay as close to those competitors as we possibly can. And I think for everybody today, after the international break, after the disappointments that we've had, what we needed more than anything else was to get back into things, get yourself a win. However we could do it, it wasn't vintage today. We didn't dominate the game. We rode our luck at times. But this is 3 vital points. Now we move on to the Champions League on Wednesday. And again, guys, there is still no room for error. So please do indeed leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What did you make of the overall performance against Valencia at the Camp Nou tonight? What did you make there of the goals from Ansu, from Memphis, and indeed Coutinho? And what did you make there of the individual displays, the likes of Des performing well, Gavi as well in midfield, and the team as a whole? Please do let me know all of those thoughts down below. And of course, I'll be seeing you. We have a massive week to come, so I will be seeing you, and probably pretty regularly too. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. A vital win, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I will see you soon indeed, but until next time, as always, Visca El Barça!